Hey guys, Brenton Roberts, Associate Editor of Florida Sportsman Magazine. I wanted to talk to you today about 3 different types of live bait rigs for snook. They all have their own application, they're all a little bit different, they all work. Let's dive right into it. So the first rig I like to use is just a circle hook, loop knot on there, and a small float. This is a great rig, my favorite rig to use when seawall fishing for snook, around docks as well. But notice how small this cork is. No matter the size bait, we'll be fishing 10, 12-inch mullet. I'll still have this small cork. Reason being, not because I need it to keep the bait up on the surface, but more so just a visual for me. And I don't want much drag behind the mullet either. So I want him to be able to swim free, but I want to be able to know where he's at. So this small cork, I'm able to see where he is. So I can kind of direct him. I've got my rod tip up, especially when fishing the seawalls. Know where he's at. Be able to see that orange and white cork. Just gives me a little, better visual on where my bait is and where I want him to be. Usually keep it about at the knot of my leader and my braid, just roughly 3 feet or so. Next is a knocker rig. Really like using this for big live shrimp or pinfish or little croakers or something. Baits that like to be on the bottom. Now, this is a pretty small one, you see, but you can stay tight to a knocker rig like this. It almost fishes like a jig head. But the beauty of it is you can open that bail and this weight will lay on the bottom and your bait can swim freely through here. Swim free away, do whatever he wants to do, get away from the weight a little bit, and he can get tight. If you want to snub him back up to it, he's right there. And super simple. Not a lot of terminal tackle. Easy. Last one is the Jupiter rig, which was made who knows how many years ago for fishing the Jupiter Inlet originally. Guys have been fishing it long before my time and catching giant snook on it. You'll see starting at the top here, I've got a swivel, my egg sinker to another swivel. This kind of locks this weight in place, so it's not sliding like the knocker rig. It can only go so far. Then after that, you've got about 18 inches of leader to a circle hook, and this, in theory, is going to keep your bait pinned down on the bottom and holding there in the heavy currents that you find in the inlets. And this weight, you can go up to 3-4 ounces. The current's really cranking. A little harder to cast, especially like when you have it on a little conventional reel like this, but you don't really need to cast it. You kind of just lob it behind the boat, down current, and let it do its thing. Just want to make sure it's laying on the bottom where the fish are at. But those are my 3 rigs. Give them a shot. Let me know how they do.